All the single ladies, all the single ladies. I've got a girlfriend, and I'm not a lady, and I'm not a lady. I'm probably doing that a little too slow. Whatever. Hey guys, it's Erin, and I've got a video for you, obviously. I'm doing the thing. I figured that's what I'm going to call making videos now, is doing the thing. I'm going to do the thing. Anyway, a friend of mine asked me today if it was okay for them to identify as such and such. And I had two thoughts. First of all, was my friend asking my permission? Or second of all, were they asking for my acceptance? Because they're two different things. And I asked them, I said, are you asking my permission or my acceptance? If you're asking my permission, what I'm going to tell you is this. It's okay for you to identify as however you want. You know, you don't have to have anyone's, yes, you can or no, you can't to feel a certain way. If you want to identify your gender, your sexuality, your social label, click label, whatever, as ABC 1, 2, 3, yes, no, maybe, I ran out of threes. But if you want to label anything of your own, go ahead and do it. It's all up to you, dudes and dudettes and others. There should be a gender neutral dude/dudette. Although I think dude has become gender neutral. That's beside the point. The point is, you always have permission to identify yourself as however. You can label yourself whatever you want to label yourself as, and no one can be like, yo, you can't do that. You don't meet a certain qualification for that. You don't meet this checklist of symptoms, for lack of a better word. No, there's no little box to check, okay, I have this many yeses, so that means I can identify as this. No, there's no such thing as that. If you feel you fit category A more than category D, then you go ahead and fit category A. If you want to be A today and B next month because you identify more as B next month, so be it. It's okay. You have the choice. You have the power. You've got the power. Yeah. I'm never going to give permission because it's not my permission to give. It is your permission to give yourself, to identify yourself. My second point was, were they asking for my acceptance? This I will always give. My acceptance is something that knows no limits. There are no conditions to my acceptance and my love and my approval and welcoming of people and their identities. If you want to identify as a unicorn, what pronouns do you want me to use? It's not a matter of, what am I trying to say here? I will always accept you, basically. I will always accept you. It's a matter of being a decent human being and respect that every person should give and every person should receive. Unfortunately, we live in a world where not everyone does get the respect that they deserve, and not everyone gives the respect they deserve. But I will always give it, no matter how you identify, your sexuality, your clique, your gender, whatever you can label. No matter how you label yourself, I will accept you for that. Unless you're being incredibly rude and disrespectful, in which case that's not okay. That's not a cool thing to do. If you're being a douchebag about it, that's not cool. But I mean, if you want to identify yourself as a douchebag, yeah, I guess I'll respect that. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to identify yourself as a douchebag, but if you want to, go right on ahead. Just don't be rude and disrespectful about how you identify yourself, and I will accept you. That's really what I've got to say about that, is that don't ask permission from anybody to identify yourself. No one can give you permission but yourself. Well, no one can give you permission but you. You know where I was going with that, guys. I have great news aside from the asking that. And that is on November 18th, I have my intake appointment for starting hormone therapy Woohoo! I'm so stoked. I think this is the meeting where I meet a doctor, maybe? Maybe not. I don't really know. I have no idea what's going to happen. All I know is it's in the city, and I went to the city for homework on a Saturday night. I went to New York City for the first time ever in my life on a train, transfer trains. I had no anxiety. It was awesome. So I'm hoping that the appointment goes well, and I think I'm going to get my blood work done maybe that day. I have no idea. I'm in for a real big surprise. But this means that I will be keeping you guys updated on everything that happens. Just like I do with my gender appointments. I'm going to write a final draft of my letter to my mom soon because I have to bring it to my appointment on Wednesday. And I'm probably going to make a final video in case I decide to send her a video. So look out for those two by Wednesday night-ish, maybe. If you guys want to see them at least, let me know if you want to see them or read them or what have you. And I'll share based on that. What else? Don't forget the giveaways are still going on. I've currently got 3. October has 2. There's one that's open to anyone of any gender identity. It's the Undercover Queer t-shirt. It's a size small, but if you feel free to enter regardless of your size because I will make it work. I will cater to you if you win. Da 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 da. The second one is for male assigned at birth only, no matter what your identification is. I prefer someone on the MTF spectrum, so no cis guys. So yeah, no cis guys. No cis males. But male identified at birth, or male assigned at birth, rather. The pajama giveaway, 2 pairs of shorts, a nightgown, and there's also a pink and gray beanie that I forgot to take a picture of. That's going to be included. And my November giveaway is the poetry journal, which I have like right there that I don't feel like getting. But it's called Gender is Playing Dress Up. It's a bunch of poems and random notes by me about gender and identity and stuff. So most of them have been unpublished on here, but some of them you can find on here if you go to the main page, the all-none-or-in-between.tumblr.com, and click on the poetry link. Some of the poems are published there, but a lot of them are not, because I have maybe, I don't know, I have like a good stack of this many poems written, so only about a handful of them are actually published. So go ahead and enter for those ones, and I'm not sure when the October winners will be announced because it's the 27th or 28th now? 27th, I think. No, it's the 28th, whatever. So October's almost over. It'll probably be within the first week of November to give you guys and girls and others some time to, enter. I'm sorry, I just realized I'm going way over my limit. So I'm like 5 minutes over my limit. Sorry, guys, for the huge video. I've got a lot to say. I should have made it into 2 videos. I'm sorry. I will see you next week. Bye.